Guys, welcome to Investors Vibe. My name is Philip. It's been a while, and I'm really happy to be back. I received a lot of messages from you guys, and I really appreciated that. I was still in crypto. I kept following everything, and I was aware of everything happening. But unfortunately, I wasn't in a situation where I was able to make videos. So that was it. But now I'm back. So guys, welcome back, and I'm happy to be back as well. Today, I'm here to talk about Pocket Network. I'm going to talk about Hedera. I'm going to talk about all the good projects that I love. But I want to kick everything off with a video about Pocket Network. It's something that I've really appreciated what they are trying to build over the last few months. So Pocket Network is the TCP IP of web3 node infrastructure, a multi-chain relay protocol that incentivizes RPC nodes to provide dApps and their users with unstoppable web3 access. There are no arbitrary rate limiting, no contracts, no lock-ins, no hidden fees, and yeah, there's even a free option. It's cheaper than the traditional options in Fura, and there is no downtime also in Fura. So Pocket nodes compete to provide applications with the best data, which makes it a win-win situation for the apps and also for the node runners. At the time of making these videos, it has about 50,000 active nodes and is likely going to keep growing with zero downtime as well. Pocket Network provides RPC access to blockchain networks, everything from testnets to mainnets to even an open source interface. Support your favorite application, you're going to get rewarded for that. There are some great incentives for full nodes for the necessary work to keep public protocols secure and actually decentralized. Let me summarize what RPC is. It stands for Remote Procedure Call. It is a software communication protocol that one program can use to request a service from a program located on another computer or a network without having to understand the network's details. Infura is a centralized option with frequent downtime and high cost for developers and businesses. This makes it difficult to build truly decentralized application. There is a big incentive for holding Pocket tokens, and I can testify for that. Pocket Network requires both developers and nodes to stake its native utility token, POKT. To participate in the network, nodes earn rewards for fulfilling API requests for developers on a per request basis. Pocket is permanently inflationary, but it's not all that bad. There are some burning mechanisms built into it to make sure that the total supply is capped. It's going to be done through a DAO who controls the monetary policy. Final total supply of Pocket will be dictated by the DAO. Pocket Network uses ACE token to create permissionless two-sided market between node providers who run full nodes and developers that want to query data from a blockchain for their applications or services. Pocket is purchased and staked by both developers and node providers to participate in the network. Due to the unique incentive on each side of the market, staking differs between the parties. Developers requiring reliable infrastructure and relay amounts for their applications stake Pocket a single time for guaranteed amount of relays per session for the life of the stake. The amount of Pocket required to be staked is directly proportional to the number of relays required. The number of relays allowed per session can be adjusted for price fluctuations for the Pocket token through governance mechanisms. By the way, note though, all nodes in the network have an opportunity to produce a block, but their chances are proportional to your stake. If you can't run a node yourself because of any technical difficulties, or even if the minimum amount of Pocket required is out of your budget, there are many options out there for you, including Pocket Pool. Pocket Pool makes it effortless to be rewarded for your Pocket. You're not going to do much work. It's a stake and forget kind of thing. Yeah, I've used it and yeah, it really works. Still on tokens, Wrapped Pocket, WPOKT, is an ERC20 token backed by Pocket on the Pocket blockchain, held by a Pocket wallet where the underlying holdings are verifiable. So it's easy to see how much is in the wallet and how much is actually issued in a Wrapped Pocket. Wrapped Pocket standardizes Pocket to the ERC20 token, enabling and leveraging the usage of smart contracts. Also, there is what is known as data farming. Data farming allows Ethereum users to stake for infrastructure on behalf of their favorite Ethereum applications while earning rewards. So data farming provides apps with a mechanism to crowdsource free infrastructure from their users through network-specific pools and drives liquidity to wrapped Pocket and subsequently Pocket Network. This gives the Pocket community two ways to earn, either through nodes or through farming. You can buy Pocket on Gates, Huobi, OKCoin, Bybit, and a few others. It's not yet listed on Binance, Coinbase, and some of the top exchanges. This makes it difficult for some people to buy. I'm aware of that, but it's also an opportunity to buy now, as prices usually go up a lot when cryptos get listed on big exchanges. Now, let's look at how the network works. The protocol works through three components: apps, the application submitting the request, the nodes, that's the nodes, the active nodes on the network, and network layer. An app submits, relays, or an API request. Let's say MetaMask. By default, MetaMask uses Infura. It is a competitor to Pocket Network, but it is also centralized and is prone to RPC downtime as well. So let's say MetaMask submits, relays, or an API request. The active node service these requests, right? They submit them to the public database they are meant for and reporting back to the app if it is needed. And finally, the network layer is comprised of all the rules, protocols, and finality storage that serve as the backbone of the interactions between applications and nodes, including but not limited to configuration, record tracking, governance, and economic policy. The network also uses sessions. It's a mechanism that regulates the interactions that happen between the application and the nodes. The team of Pocket Network is pretty diverse, and it's clear that the mission of the team is to contribute and lead the way to a decentralized ecosystem. They are really helping, and they have a cordial relationship with the community, which is really, really good as well. The community is also a core contributor to the success of the protocol and a surge in adoption. I'm going to recommend you follow some of these guys, and you will be updated on everything that happens with Pocket if you are interested in it. So my take, well, instead of doing a technical analysis of what the price of Pocket is going to be in the next 5 minutes, 2 hours, or even the next quarter, I'm going to instead think about the next year, the next bull run, and even the upcoming mainstream adoption of DApps and cryptos in general, a point where adoption and problem-solving technologies lead the way. So Pocket has now reached 1 billion relays in a 24-hour period, a growth that is unique in crypto world. At this point, the number of relays is not about Pocket Network's capability or their capacity anymore, but the growth of the entire crypto ecosystem. They intend to add every public blockchain and DLT, which means at some point they are going to provide most of the relay calls of the most used blockchains. So meaning it's no more going to be like either they providing 10 billion a day or whatever, but it's about what the entire crypto space is making, and they're going to take a big part of that, right? I hope you understand what I'm trying to mean here, because they are not just trying to service Ethereum, service a particular blockchain. They are going after all the chains, all the blockchains out there, and even other DLTs that are not blockchain. I think that's the best way to look for adoption. At least that way you do not need to choose winners. You just serve everyone. Something similar to what Chainlink has been doing over the last few years. Also, the banning mechanism is going to keep a cap on the total supply of tokens, because the permanent inflation is something that's going to remain as a challenge if there is no banning mechanism, because that way the tokens will get diluted all the time. But with this, it will make sure that the permanent inflation is positive thing for holders, because the tokens won't get diluted, right? Yeah. So guys, this is my take on Pocket Network, and I feel like it's here to stay. I feel like it's one of those cryptos out there that's going to keep working harder for adoption, working harder to promote decentralization. And at some point, I feel like it's going to be the go-to platform for RPC, because just because it is decentralized means that the other centralized applications are not going to have a chance. And other decentralized upcoming RPC blockchains are also going to find it difficult to take majority share from POKT, because if they serve the customers right, if they serve the networks right, then they won't have any incentive, any motive to change networks. So yeah, I'm here for POKT, and I feel like it's going to do well. As always, it's not an investment advice. This is my opinion, but I also felt like you needed to know about this project and search further on it. But I am going to make a lot of videos about POKT as well. I'm going to make videos about any blockchain out there that is legit, that is looking for adoption, and that truly has the potential to achieve their goals. That's why things like Quant Network, Hedera Hashgraph, and now I think POKT Network, Akala, all these blockchains out there are going to do well. And that's the conclusion I come to when I do these types of research. So guys, welcome to Investors Vibe once again. And I'm really, really excited to be back. And I hope you are not too pissed that I was off for a while. It was necessary. It was something that needed to happen. So yeah, but I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to try as much as I can to create as many content that I can to make up for the lost times, and also to make sure that we are not lost in these challenging times, because I feel like in these down times, that's when you need the information most, when you need to make the right decisions, because most people can make money, almost everyone can make money in the bull market. It's in the bear market that dictates who survives and who doesn't. So hopefully we all got to see another bull run together and make a lot more money in the next one. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, you'll hear from me soon.